Hey there. I apologize. I haven't been able to get online until now, or do anything until now. I'm feeling a little better now, a little groggy, because I had to finally take something. Yeah, I went through an experience that sort of shook me up. And I was feeling discomfort and pain, like muscle cramps, muscle spasms in my calves, and then muscle cramps in my hamstrings, and then my ass. And it was just like, what the hell? Why do I hurt so much? So I got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And I took something. Yeah. And every now and then for like a muscle relaxer, ever since my car accident, I ran out of the prescriptions, and I only take it when I can't take any more of the pain. I try not to. I just don't. No. I don't like taking drugs like that. So I took a little square, like a quarter piece of a gummy. I was like desperate at that point. I was like, I just got to relax. I want to get some sleep. I'm not getting sleep. I'm in pain, and pain wakes me up, and I can't sleep. So there's that. And I like feel when I do take it, I'm like, okay, I can handle this feeling. And okay, I'm feeling nice and relaxed and good. Well, this one time it didn't happen that way, so I got a little concerned. And I went to go get up and go in the kitchen, and I just like, you know how that feeling like when you get up too quickly, you just feel like lightheaded and a little dizzy and off? Well, that's how I was feeling. So I went to go get something to eat, and I forgot, like when you take a gummy like that, it's like you get cotton mouth, dry mouth or something. And I was eating a piece of chicken. Yeah, that didn't taste good to me. So, anyhow, howdy. I just did not feel, I felt really, really off. And like, oh, something's not right here. Something doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm going to pass out. And I'm holding onto the counter, and I went to go look at my partner, but before I can even say a word, everything went dark. And then, bam! I hit the ground. My head, it woke me up. The pain in the back of my head. Got a knot in the back of my head. So I was experiencing that, and probably had a concussion. So I wound up having to take a Benadryl, because I was like, I need to get some sleep because this is just insane. So yeah, there's that. Anyhow, hoodie. I was, having conversations, thinking about things, asking questions, and me, I'm like a perennial when it comes to the truth. I'll go after it until there's nothing left. But I did come across something very interesting that makes sense, feels right, makes sense, and connecting the dots to, here's the thing. We've been all living a lie. I feel like we have a false identity of who we are and been living a lie of who we're not because of limited beliefs programs. And yeah, we got the emotional energetic traumas too. However, I find this fascinating, going through history and finding this information, and then I've been applying this to connect the dots. And it has to do with, everyone, the Zodiac signs, right? Well, what if we have the wrong Zodiac signs? Because there are those that change the calendar, change the Zodiac calendar as well. What if the year that we're in is not really the true year? So when you were born, it's off. What if that's the key connection of discovering your truth of who you are, the missing link. Why you feel so disconnected, why you struggle the way you do. I'm right there with you. I kept wondering, why do I struggle? Oh, you got healing, you got karma, you got this, you got that, you got to heal this. But what if there's more to it? What if we have to align with our true essence of who we are with our true zodiac, the planets, like reconnecting to the planetary system that was in place the moment we took our first breath when we got here on Earth. Bear with me. Keep an open mind. Okay? So I did some studying, and it's like, and here's the thing that caught my attention, that like 13 is like one of my favorite numbers. But there's like this bad kind of thing that has been spoken about it. Oh, it's bad luck, it's this and that. No, it's not. They deliberately wanted you to think that it was. But what if it's more positive? Okay? 13 sign sidereal system, 13 signs, 13 frequencies, and 13 keys. The lunar cycle is the original clock. Now, in ancient history, even going back to Sumerians, they went by the lunar cycle, the moon cycle, the sun. They were observing the planets. So, yeah, it's getting interesting. And you have to understand the Gregorian calendar was reformed and introduced by a Pope, Gregory the 13th, in 1582. So he decided, we're going to change things here. What if that messed up our rhythm in connection to Earth and the lunar cycles and the planets? Maybe that's where we're out of balance. In order to align and get in balance to our true essence, we should look into the possible missing links. I discovered this. And it so makes more sense and feels more of connecting to a part of me that has been missing pieces of important information that I needed in order for me to live the way I was meant to live, to be who I'm supposed to be. But all this time, I've been living a lie, been struggling. What if that was purposely done to get us to be this way? And it's all been false. A false identity of who we are all along. So I'm going on this journey, and in the Gregorian calendar is more of a matrix time label aligned with the colonial and imperial systems. Now, if you go and look at the Ethiopian calendar, it's linked to ancient solar timing, biblical prophecies, and indigenous rhythms. I got so much more that I can share with you, but I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole on this one. Stay tuned.